But IndusInd Bank very quickly first.
So stock is corrected very sharply. It's down now 35% in the last 6 months. MFI issues is one problem. They have Bharat Financial, which is their NBFC, which does microfinance, has had a lot of issues and regularly has a lot of issues. For some reason, they're just not able to get processes correct over there. And MFI as a space is also difficult to do, and that's one reason. The other reason is, of course, you have leadership change, which could happen, especially given the fact that Sumant Katpalia was only given a 2-year extension instead of a 3-year 2 years back, which is in 2023, and now is given only a 1 year instead of a 3-year. Typically in these issues and in these matters, you will start to see the stock bottom very quickly. And thereafter, once there is clarity on the change in leadership, you could start to see a recovery as well. Ordinarily, I mean, this is ordinarily, and at least for the next 1 year, you have Mr. Katpalia who is still at the helm. Last point I'd like to make: in Q1 of this financial year, no red flags shown with regard to asset quality. Q2 at the start, even during the pre-quarter update, they didn't tell us anything, which is what Sajid sir is alluding to, and he has blasted IndusInd for that on this forum. But nonetheless, so that is the other concern. And Q3 as well, they said Q2 is the worst, but Q3 continues, provisions continued elevated, maybe not as high as Q2, came off a little bit, but on that high base, it should have just fallen off a cliff, but that's not happened. So credit costs continue to be high. Concerns and worries continue to be high, but mind you, the stock is trading at 0.9 times price to book FY26. This is a nifty 50 stock, unheard of levels in my opinion, but 0.9 times price.
If you ask me, I think the PSU companies have a much better governance and NPA management system than some of the private sector companies.
So maybe you want to note that down, because the highest upside in a Nifty 50 counter likely is going to be IndusInd. I have not checked it, but most likely is IndusInd, and I'll probably talk about that on closing as well. But most likely IndusInd.